it's 5 o'clock, so it's time for the real estate talk with Distinctive Delphine. Today, we have a lot to cover. We're gonna have your 5 tips on how to list your home. But before I get to that, I wanted to really commend our community. So I wanted to share some information with everyone. There is a lot of information out there. So I just wanted to put this here. So we're gonna have guests in the coming weeks that will talk to us about what to do, how to help, and how to really be a resource for your community in those difficult times. Sue Hansen has been doing great things. I also put a link about the Montrose Realtor Association who delivered lunches to all the employees at the hospital a couple days ago, and I thought that was phenomenal. So I really wanted to highlight that because I feel that we really need some positivity with everything that's going on right now. We all feel lonely in our homes, and we really just are trying to make the best out of this. So if you want to be involved in the community, stay tuned. We're going to have Sue Hansen on here next week. We're also going to have Will Harmson from Cornerstone, who's going to give us some great tips on the business right now. Tomorrow, because it's the weekend, we're just going to chill back a little bit, still touch base with you, but we will talk about how to manage anxiety through these difficult times. And at the end of this video, I will tell you who our special guest will be tomorrow. So let's get started on our 5 tips to get your home ready to sell. Today is day 2 of the Colorado Stay-at Home order. So with that said, there is no better time. If you were thinking about listing your home and you're afraid to list it for some reason, just get working on it. You don't need to list it today. You don't need to make a decision today. It is a big decision, but let's just give you some tips that will get it sold. The number one thing that you want to start doing, because you have little hands to help you, is declutter. Organize your home. I don't know if you're familiar with Marie Kondo. I put her link in the comments right here. Marie Kondo is amazing and will teach you a way that is going to change your life on how to fold your clothes and organize your home. If it doesn't bring joy, get rid of it. Shelters can sure use any help they can get right now. So donate it or pack it. If it's something that you really want to keep but you're not using at the moment, pack it and get it ready. Your goal is to list the home, so you're going to have to pack it at one point anyway. So this is what we want to do for your tip number 1. We want you to declutter and organize. Tip number 2, depersonalize and neutralize. What I mean by that is things that might be the most important to you and is the best center of your home might be deterrent to a potential buyer. So what we want to do is already pack your pictures, your family pictures, your grandparents or grandchildren, or just pack it up. You have plenty of time. Again, grab some bubbles, organize those pictures the way you want them, and pack them up. All of your little magnet on your fridge and the drawing of your children. If you're not listing today, it's fine. You don't have to do it today. But before you show your home, all of these got to go. We want to really neutralize your home and depersonalize it. If you have a big cross with the Christ on it, it might be the most important piece in your home, but it might not be as important for a potential buyer. So make sure that you depersonalize your home. Tip number 3, fix it. If it's broken, fix it. If it's scratched, wax it or paint it. If it is squeaky, oil it. So walk around the house and look at any little detail. Attention to detail to list a home is very important. Buyers look at your home like you've never looked at it before. So I'd like for you to walk around the house outside and just look around at a gutter that might be falling off a little. Anything, any little detail that you could fix or that you've been telling yourself, I need to fix this. Now is the time to fix it. Anything you can afford will go a long way. It might be $100 expense for you, up to $500. It will be $1,000 more on an offer. I can guarantee that to you. Tip number 4, most important one of all. After you've done all this, you organize and you moved pictures around, you're going to have to clean. And I mean clean, 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 like you've never cleaned before. So I want you to be able to, you would be surprised on how just cleaning and dusting a wall can mean that you don't have to paint it. Or those dusty baseboards, if you clean those, it makes a whole difference in your home, a whole different feel. So clean, clean, clean. I cannot say it enough. And then the last tip is kind of the cherry on top. You want to stage your home if you can. So beds need to be made when you are ready to show. So this is not today because you have a lot of work above that we just talked about. But when you are ready to show, you really want to make your house feel like it's an HD TV show that was just flipped and it feels great, like maybe their future home. As a new buyer, I would actually suggest that you walk from your driveway to your front door and you look at cobwebs or anything around that as a potential buyer you might not like. So pick up dead leaves, toys at the back, old toys in the backyard, all that good stuff. But really, if a room is intended to be a room, try to make it a room again. If currently it's a storage room, it might go a long way to be able to do that. If you have some fresh flowers in the backyard and you know you have a showing, put some fresh flower on or put some maybe airwick on, something that would really, as soon as you walk in, make the buyer feel great. Any little detail is so, so important. So I hope this helped. Here are our tips. Tomorrow, our special guest is Christine Klein. She's a fellow realtor and she's also, she's going to talk to us about wellness and how to cope with anxiety during those uncertain times. Christine has a master's degree in social work with an emphasis in health and wellness, and will bring a ton of local resources to the table, including all the Sue Hansen initiatives that we talked about earlier. You will not want to miss it. So we will be back here tomorrow at 5 p.m. with Christine. And instead of focusing on real estate, we'll focus on you, wellness, anxiety, and how to manage this in these times. It is so important that you stay in shape. It is so important that if you feel lonely, you share and you use technology to really connect with people. So Christine and I will be back tomorrow at 5 and we hope to see you there. Thanks so much and have a great weekend.